We say what they can't radio.
We taping already.
Oh, so we good.
That's what I do. It ain't no prepping, stepping, tapping, tap.
I know that bitch be eater. I know it's cheaper to keep her. I cannot fuck with no eater. I can't eat her.
What that?
Divas. Used to pay 10 for my Caesars. Blue 45 out of Caesars.
I look in the eye of a reaper. Wish I had phones because I just been calling, can't reach her. Look, ask me no questions, I tell you no lies. My homie got locked, slices of pizza, got caught up with selling whole pies. Till it's that back to see, cause nigga was really just
okay.
Well, shit don't add up to me.
Nah, I was a little excited. Cause you different. Different vibe, right, Taz? What we doing?
Die before they can finish their lives.
Hey.
Bro, close for a party, I'm like, fuck it, I'm giving you mine. Money for none of his kids, he's like, fuck it, I'm giving them time.
I think we got Brooklyn in the fucking building, right?
Facts.
We got Brooklyn in the fucking building. What we doing here? Look. This the part when they go. You know that's my favorite.
Learning difference in diamond glitters. George Foreman, these diamonds is hitters. And bitches want party with niggas. And bitches want poly with niggas.
Nah.
Who you with? It's Harley them niggas. Who you with? It's
okay.
Harley Savage.
Pussy good, but I gotta have it. BBL, we think you're the baddest. BBL, she went back to her habits. She used to get dressed for gymnastics. Now she gotta.
Well, I'ma think I'm the baddest when I get my BBL. Soon as that, what is it, monetization?
Monetization,
It's telling me I'm almost there. It's telling me, bitch, you almost famous. You almost lit.
Wanna what up?
But we need people like you on this fucking show so I could soar to the fucking top because we got Brooklyn in the building.
Nice.
Yeah, I know who this is. This is the motherfucking Drill Ferry. And I brought along with me, I heard you the talk of the streets too. Who we got in this motherfucking building?
You know, Yazier Belime.
I thought you was gonna be like, yo, cause you walked up in here with that. Yo, he is fresh to death.
Thank you.
I knew you was gonna wear foreign, so I said, let me throw on my little Balenciagas. I mean, they not the top-notch ones. They the beginners. I'm just a beginner.
They good.
So I said, let me get my Balenciaga bag. See, I got a foreign too.
Okay.
Shout out to you, Balenciaga, book me. And that chain, Taz, I need it. You paid a lot for it.
This? Nah, it's a little bit. It depends, you know. Expense depends on.
That's the biggest. How did you, listen, how long, first of all, where you fucking from? What part of Brooklyn you come from?
Flatbush.
Where?
Newkirk.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shout out to Newkirk, Flatbush, and I know what that, I used to work on Clarendon.
Oh, it's right there. It's
Up the block. I could walk. They had the Vims and all of that.
It's right here. It's right
the gas station right there.
Yeah, I'm right over there.
Oh, okay. And it's funny because one of your family members does my hair.
Yeah.
And that's how your niece, and I first heard about you, and she was really supporting you. Like, yo, once I told her I do podcasting, in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, he gonna be just whack.
Yeah. It'd be like that a lot. A lot of people, you know, they always try to push somebody on somebody, and they be like, oh, that's dirt. But I'm good, so I'm all right.
Your sound is different, though, because you don't sound like you even from New York. You hear that?
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
That's like a minor tweak in, you know, how I pronounce my words and things, which is kind of like, you know, my cadence. That kind of gives it a little different.
Oh, I like you. So, hip-hop, when did you start?
I started when I was young. My brother and them used to, like, rap over, like, Sycamore instrumentals and the tape recorder time. And, you know, my older brothers. So I used to kind of, like, follow them and rap. So I started when I was young. But seriously, when I really started, like, actually recording and doing videos, probably 2016.
Right, because I had to dig deep. I wanted to really find out about you and who you was as an artist. And you've been making songs for a minute. Yeah. Your style is unique. The drill scene, I don't consider you as a drill rapper.
Neither do I.
I'm glad. What separates you?
Drill is a sound. I'm kind of in between, you know, last generation and this generation. So it's like I'm an MC before I am I came up with, you know, bars and battle rap and, you know, that type of thing. So, you know, it had to be a little bit more witty.
Metaphors, delivery got to be on point, punchlines.
Definitely. So
This is what I'm talking about when they making this drill list. Have you seen the different drill lists? How you
I
feel?
have. I don't really pay no mind. It just be like,
How do you feel about drill right now? What are you listening to when you go in your fancy car? Because I know it got to be fancy because you got a fancy chain on. But when you go in that car, what you playing? Like, who's your go-to?
to be honest, I'm an R&B guy. I mean, the era we came from is
You got a
R&B. Hip hop and
girlfriend?
R&B.
Look, you got a girlfriend.
Hip hop and R&B.
Taz,
So it's
stop
like
me.
a lot of the music is inspired from hip hop and R&B or R&B 90s post 2000. But if like current today,
No, tell me who do you like as an R&B artist? Because R&B, where is R&B at?
R&B's dead.
We gotta bring
R&B's
it back.
dead.
Do you know how to sing?
I'm melodic, but I'm not the greatest singer. I'm like more like a P&B rock, Tory Lanez type of singer, but it's not pure. That's like hybrid singing.
Your friends in the background fake laughing at you. Look,
He
he brought the gang with him.
Gangsta.
Who you brought with you?
Come on.
Oh, he just going. Look, maybe he want to show his face. You come up here, baby boy. He want the mic. Oh, he got the mic. Cause I was about to walk on set.
Yeah.
Oh, you must have DJ back in the days on Newkirk.
Hell no, I just dreamed of certain shit, I wanted to be a rapper, but I understand my lane.
You gotta hold the mic first to you. So
I wanted to be a rapper,
don't even know how to hold the
I
mic.
understand my lane. I understand my lane. Like, I get money, we do other things.
Right. But what you do is in the music.
Most of
Well.
PR management.
You look for new talent and stuff.
Yeah,
Discovery.
talent. I was managing a lot of artists, you guys see, but I don't want to say too much names, but I was.
What do you look for? Okay, you see your artist right here, but what do you look for in an artist to determine if you know somebody's gonna sign them or if they're gonna do well in streams? What do you look for? Because now the people don't even know what good bars are. People not even doing full 16s no more. Like hip hop has changed crazy right now.
What we be saying, why be like, we do the hook first, and then you do like 16 bars, and then we be doing some shit.
Well, me now, I don't even.
That's what Gunna and them be doing, but he been doing that. Like,
I format songs
shit
different.
crazy.
Yeah, what's your format? Like,
it depends on my mood, but usually my time on a track is probably like a minute 50. I like quick because today's the attention span is so shortened that you got to kind of get straight to the point. So, like, I might do verse, bridge, verse, or verse, bridge, verse, or verse straight.
nobody's even doing hooks.
Yeah, it's like hooks is not even like the thing no more.
Would you bring that? Is that something that you would bring back? Because I'm not for nothing. I miss a song like that have everything to it.
Yeah, he gonna bring back R&B. My fault.
Not even R&B, just a hook.
Yeah, we used to have to do a hook, hook, verse, and another verse. It used to be 3 verses and 3 hooks, which was like crazy. 4-minute songs, 3:45 when I came up. That's how you was. So sometimes, earlier, recording with certain engineers, if you didn't have your third verse written, you wouldn't even be able to record it. They'd be like, yo, nah, you gotta mix it right. So that's how, I came up into it. But, now I don't even write music no more. So it's just.
You just go in there and just talk.
I just go in line for line, like whatever comes to my mind.
So then you could do battle rap too.
I did. I battle rap before. I definitely did. I did once on King of the Ring before.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Before it turned to Queen of the Ring.
Yes, Queen. You wouldn't want to get back into that or judge? I think you'll be a good judge.
Probably a good judge, yeah.
I'll judge it. I wouldn't. I mean, you got your time. Sometimes I watch it and I be like, let me get back in it.
Who you feeling right now? I know we just lost a great battle rapper. Pat Swayze.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yes.
Battle rap.
Or back in the days, because I was listening to battle rap. That's my shit. Party Artie. Remember?
Party Artie's so crazy.
What we talking about?
Yeah. Coming up, Mook was crazy. Murder Mook was definitely crazy. Lux was a pioneer.
Goods.
Yeah, Goods is good.
Had Ice. I even liked him.
Ice was the man. Ice was the man. Ice was the man. Ice was like my high school.
Yeah.
Like my last leaving out of high school.
Mills, hell yeah.
But my favorite right now probably is Rum Nitty. I'm a fan.
Punchlines is crazy. Punchline King, he is fire.
And I came up with Conceited was
Conceited.
I used to fuck with
Cortez is like your
yeah,
ever.
Cortez is Cortez.
Did you like the 106 and Park battle rap? Because a lot
I
of
didn't.
rappers came. It was overrated.
It was like watered down because it was like commercial, so it wasn't as
They
raw,
could curse on it,
authentic.
right?
They said no,
Yeah,
not really.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. I want to do that. Like I'm trying to bring back. The studio is nice. It's a nice size. They even have a DJ set. It's not out now. I want to bring back a revised, but it's hard now with all this beef
With all-
shit.
That's
And
that and the lack of, I don't want to say the lack of talent because drill is still a talent, but the
Diversity.
of
it's
the artist is different.
crazy. It's
The way they write is different.
and we miss the people like good artists like you. It's a lot of dope good artists, and there's some dope fire drill artists.
There is.
And that's what get me so fucking mad. Like y'all gotta expand. Y'all gotta switch over to the other side. Just a little tweak it. Your sound is different.
Thank you.
But I know if somebody put you, because then New Jersey, that's like a little type of Jersey drill.
Yeah,
You know?
Jersey drill.
So imagine if somebody put you on a regular drill beat, any sample type drill beat, you'll still body it because your voice is something about, I don't know, it's something about you, the way you deliver your music. I'm sorry, it's probably one of my little babies. Nah.
Oh, word.
No, not my child. Well, my son too, but Nah, let me stop. But your sound is fucking different and fire. What do you feel about expanding? You said you like R&B. I did hear like quick just now a Faith Evans sample.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I love him. You don't hear that even no more with the samples. Like I try to tell all these artists, R&B,
R&B
samples.
It's the way.
You can even do 80s, the OJs,
Yeah, definitely.
Levert.
Chill.
I was telling, I sent
Trying
the.
to get my recipe.
Look, I just sent a sample, not the beat, but the song.
Yeah.
I want to sex you up, color me bad. And they said I was corny. You bugging, you put that to a drill sample, use it.
Yeah, that's definitely.
But I'm gonna need a little bit of PC when it,
got
because
you.
I know you're gonna
You
stream.
need your credits.
How you been doing with your streaming and stuff?
This last tape is actually doing pretty well. I released, I think, July 27th. So I'm like,
I like the cover.
thank you.
It's unique. I like the album cover. I like you different. And growing up in Flatbush, you don't find that too much. Everybody everywhere is sounding and looking the same.
Yeah, a lot of it.
But you stand out.
I mean, I
like-
think it's just that time, how long I've been making music and being able to kind of transition into today's sound and still be yourself. Because a lot of artists can't make the jump because 808s and drill beats and samples are different than, dipset beats or the beats, the tempos are totally different. So sometimes you've been writing a certain way for 10 years. It's hard to switch over. But you got artists like Hove who can adapt or J. Cole's who do anything.
Who's your greats? Who's your top 5 of all time?
No order?
No order.
Okay. Hove, Big, Drake, DMX,
I like that.
Cameron.
I knew I was like, we gotta have some kind of connection. Who's your top 5? Yeah, just not in order.
This is the non-political correct version.
Oh
My
boy. Let
real
me take-
top 5.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jadakiss is definitely there.
Oh, yeah.
He's
My apologies.
okay, so we did top 6 because those are really
Honorable
okay.
mention. He can switch.
I like Jada and Styles. Styles my favorite rapper of all time. You feel me?
Love it.
Hove, Drake, Big.
The greats.
Yeah, that's the great.
Taz, who your top 5? Yeah, of all time, no order.
And Wayne's my 6. Wayne.
Yeah, 6. So we could do 6.
I mean, you got honorable mentions, of course.
Yeah, Wayne.
I don't need 6. I don't need 6 at all. No order. Jay-Z,
Okay.
Biggie.
Okay.
I'm a big Kendrick Lamar fan.
Okay.
What none of y'all niggas say.
I ain't hate it. Kendrick is the man.
I fuck with Code too.
Okay.
Was that 4 so far?
Yeah.
One more.
I gotta get some points from my pops. So Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
Of course, like
Yeah.
You got,
Come
you got
on.
the big L's. You got the puns.
that's my favorite. My
You got,
favorite is Big L. Punt. Pun is not on my top 5, but Big L is definitely
Okay.
Cam, Big L, Jada. It's surprisingly Jay-Z is not on my list.
Wow. Okay.
You right from over here, like you crazy.
But he's not on my list.
Hov is the man.
Okay.
He's just not there. I don't know. I like Drake. It's so many dope
Drake's my
artists I
favorite
like.
artist ever.
But I like Jazzo too.
Okay.
Drake would be my sixth man.
It's hip hop. I like Nas. I love Nas. Black Girl Lost is one of my favorite songs.
Nas
I think
was one of the greats before.
one of the
so
greats.
definitely-
Halftime show.
yeah.
Like, come on, what we doing?
Nas is definitely a lot of pure MC's favorite rapper.
Yeah,
Like Cole and them is, I think,
Yeah,
great
Nas
Nas fans.
inspirational, the way he dressed too.
Nas.
I feel.
What? When Queens, what about that? Growing up in Flatbush or New
Oh,
Kirk.
yeah.
Where you from? You from the West Indies?
Yeah, my dad's Jamaican.
I'm West Indian too. Jamaican. That's a dope thing. Cause growing up in that, I used to hang out over there. So, what was it like growing up? It wasn't a lot of hip hop, really, right?
No, it was a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was already like crazily gentrified. My time coming up, it was already like.
Oh damn! I'm not a senior citizen now. He's
No,
like my
no,
time
I
coming
mean,
up.
No, not at all.
I'm 41.
So yeah, you got some time on me. Not crazy, but you got some time on me. And the time from then to me, it kind of changed drastically. It was already like, I mean, I lived in the '90s, so I was young, but I was outside in the '90s already. So it was cool. Flatbush was cool, but hip hop was heavily influenced.
What was the fashion? I can't really, because growing up in Flatbush, like I used to basically live in Flatbush. We used to wear used and damaged.
Okay.
You don't remember that?
Used in damage.
It's a brand. It's the brand. Used, damaged, Jabot.
And Jabot, see when Jabot came back, I don't know, it came back maybe, which
Yeah.
I probably thought it was original at my time growing, but Jabot was like crazy. Polo was always
Iceberg was
Iceberg.
Ralph, Polo was always a big thing. Low
like
Lives was
because
like crazy.
the clothing like in Flatbush you could determine who was American and who wasn't.
Okay.
You, you right? You know?
Flatbush had like the nail, like they had the post on like how you supposed to dress, like Flatbush and Bed-Stuy in East New York.
The
Like,
influence.
They showed you how you supposed to dress. Like Shots was Flatbush, Gangster, Dipset, whatever, Bed-Stuy, Fly Shit. East New York was doing their own thing, but like they showed you how you supposed to dress. I ain't gonna lie.
definitely.
Flatbush for sure.
The culture, Flatbush is a really big. It's so historical, like for real. Like it's a lot, but it's a lot of pain too. And in Brooklyn, period.
Yeah.
I think New York is suffering right now.
I definitely agree with you. I think the world is suffering right now, but to each his own.
If you had a choice to change, how would you change it? Like what things you would do? Because it's like we lacking so much into these fucking communities. It sickens me sometimes, and I don't blame us.
Yeah.
Can't. It's weird. I remember growing up, we had Yogi Bear.
Yeah, I'm the camps.
Right?
I didn't go to Yogi Bear.
Fresh Air Fun was lit.
Yeah.
We couldn't wait to go stay with them white peoples. We was like, oh yeah, we gonna eat good. We gonna stay.
That's like
we could stay 4 weeks.
His son, I think last summer, I went to a go away camp.
Yeah.
And I wanted my daughter to go to a go away
He
camp.
got kicked out, but
I was about to ask you about family next.
And it's just like at that time,
You said he got kicked out.
he get kicked out.
Look out.
He get kicked out every summer.
Now,
Just want to hear
it
that.
was just go away camps was like a thing back then. You even to watch the movies like Parent Trap and all these type of movies, kids was going away. You were like no phones, so you had to really have trust in people. And now today with the technology we have, I'm surprised there's not more go away camps.
it just bothers my soul, and it's like you want these kids to give you everything they have to hand in things, but you're not giving them no incentives. What are you giving them?
Yeah.
They don't even have fucking clinics where kids are suffering mentally.
Yeah.
These drugs is fucking these kids up. And
Drugs is crazy.
nobody's helping. It's just like, and I'm not saying us, because we doing.
I think it's a shift. Like growing up, being outside was like a privilege. You go outside, everybody was outside. It was like, but if you weren't allowed outside, people was in the
You
window
grew up in a
watching.
strict household?
Nah, I was outside.
Me too.
I know. I was in a strict household. I had to follow by rules, but as long as I did them, I was good. So it's like bittersweet. It was in between. Jamaicans usually got rules and stuff. So as long as the crib was clean and certain.
I wasn't raised with my mom, but yeah.
So going outside was like a privilege.
Right.
You go down, a regular day, maybe a Wednesday night, summer night, you see groups, everybody doing it, just here, no egos, So, it was a lot of that. Like it took literally, a village to raise a child. In the saying, it took the block kind of raise you.
Yeah.
If the neighbors seen you doing something wrong, they'll correct it.
We lost that.
Yeah, because now people don't touch my kids and blah blah
They
blah.
ready
blah.
to just go crazy. Don't fucking
Yeah.
touch my kids. I don't know if you saw the news, but last week I saved a little girl who was missing in PA. I don't know if y'all, it was a really big
That's
story.
crazy.
Right, Taz? I'll show you the article. She was walking barefoot in East New York, hair wild. Nobody stopped.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can see, and shout out to Janae Henry, my baby girl. I'm gonna love her forever.
That's
She was
crazy.
abducted from her house in PA, Reading, PA,
That's
at
crazy.
2 a.m. in the morning. They did like a nationwide search for her, and I was coming from work and I found her.
That's so crazy.
I didn't
Wow.
post it because
Yeah, I mean,
I did it as a mom. Like I'm a
that's
mom,
integrity. Yeah.
and I'm a human being, and we live in New York where we gotta be quick on our feet. I could not, and then somebody gave her money. And didn't even say, baby girl,
Where's
you
your
all
mother?
right?
Where's your parent? What's going on?
But I think we live in a time.
We live in New York where you gotta be quick on your feet, but at the same time we live in New York where that shit don't got nothing to do with you. You just walk.
But not that. That's not like.
Not with children. I'm.
You have a daughter, you just said.
Yeah.
How old is baby girl?
My oldest is 12.
Oh, you have.
I have a couple.
Me too. Don't join the club. I got 4 of them motherfuckers.
Me too.
Ugh.
3 girls, 1 boy.
Oh, I got all boys. You want some of mine? We could be the Brady Bunch. You want to be the Brady Bunch with me? Because you got your hoochie daddy shorts on. You looking good over there.
How much your oldest kid?
26. That might be your bro. He be mad. Like, I be really trying to get the young niggas. But my kids, they with it. They like, mommy, long as you happy, we don't care. But just don't come in here with, like, a 18-year-old. Mm-hmm. But 26, 22, that 14, that's the one you could take. And the 10, can't get him.
He good? Your baby?
He want to be a pastor.
Not the pastor that's in Brooklyn. Not him, right?
He want to be a slick pastor. Look at me. He want to be a slick pastor. How old is your babies?
My oldest is 12. My twins, I have twin girls. They're 6, and my son is 5.
Somebody said you put in that work. Who said that? Somebody on that phone said you put twins. They're identical?
Not fraternal.
Nice. And all your kids. Have you a dad?
Yeah, I'm a dad.
You a dad over there? What's your friend name? No. I'm a Leon. He meditating. He chilling. You believe that all parents have that one special kid?
I got 1 kid, so
no. I don't believe that. I do believe that you take the different children differently because people are people, energy is energy. So your child is eventually going to grow to be an adult, and they're going to have their tendencies and their ways of behavior. But like my son is my baby boy. He's easygoing. He's sweet. He's caring. He's a really good kid. So I don't have to scream as much with him as I have to do surprisingly with my daughters. Yeah. So different kids get different sides out of you. They all got their own personality. So some days it's just me and him. Some days I'll be rocking with the twins, or I'll be rocking with my oldest. It differs.
And I see you just had a birthday, right? And you went away. How was your trip?
It was cool.
That's dope. I like seeing that. I like seeing artists doing things with their time and with their little couple of dollars and stuff like that.
I mean, a lot of
they don't go
artistry.
nowhere.
Yeah. So your music is gonna show it because experience, life, music's experience. So the more of the world you see, the more you go through is the more. That's why sometimes you just drop a song, you drop a tape. You got to kind of live a little more. Take a couple months off to live, get new things to say,
That's fire because I listen to a lot of Jay-Z, and it's like he's traveling in the waters and here and there. Those is based on experiences, and I love that. And
that's definitely. It's like Drake's. That's why I feel like when you listen to Drake, you kind of get the understanding of him as a kid or his father and what their relationship is like, and you kind of like, damn, it's like picture painting. Like, damn.
Right. Your features, is there anybody that you want to work with in the future? Any big features? Anything, like, are you trying to branch out, merch? It's like...
Well, I worked with, like, most of all the Brooklyn artists that I could have at their, like, peaks. So I got a great catalog, but right now I'm kind of not working.
Yeah, I've seen you.
I'm just kind of like work on myself. I mean, I'm not against it. If it happens organically, then cool. I'm trying to like venture off into other states and work with artists
Out of
market.
town.
Yeah.
Who are you listening to out of town right now?
In Jersey, there's an artist named Flea.
I
He's
think I'm
he pretty good. I like him. Um, I don't really listen to
Philly. Anybody in Philly?
Philly. Brock Rader. Me and Brock talk. So me and Brock pretty cool.
That's a dope collab.
And I saw Juan. There's a couple people. That I
And towards the south, because your voice, you to me it sound like you from California.
Okay.
When I first heard him, I was like, yeah, because I asked Shanice, I'm like, he here. Look, she like he right up the block, like he here, like.
It's like in the south.
There's a lot going on in Atlanta, so I don't think we need to even talk about that. But
yeah, you got Detroit, you got Atlanta, you got Florida. Of course.
Did you like Eminem?
Growing up?
Yeah.
I did. I did feel Eminem was overrated growing up.
Right.
As I got older, I understood the charisma, the cadence of his voice, and the other side of the art, which makes the wordplay. He's amazing.
A lot of people say that he's like the greatest one. There's a lot of debates with him, Lil Wayne, and
I wouldn't say M is the greatest.
No.
Only because I believe music is relatable. So his story is like is very animated, like Busta, and it was like very high kids. Do you like violence?
Right.
Do you want me? Things that didn't
Busta was
relate.
animated with them fucking shiny ass outfits and shit.
And Missy, animated artist. But when you kind of understand the artistry, Eminem is definitely good, but I don't think he's the best.
Are you signed right now?
No, I'm independent.
I love it. Are you looking because to me, you're so mature in this game. Like, not saying that these labels think these artists are fools. Some of them do.
They do.
And they throw these bum-ass deals to them. They know these babies need to try to get out the hood. A lot of these, they don't get out.
They don't.
And I feel like they do be having the bread to get out and leave. They just so mentally, it's a mental thing.
Yeah. I don't think that. I don't think that they got the money. But
I mean, well, maybe they got the money to move to Jersey.
Yeah, but a lot of them get these deals. They move to Jersey,
and
which they can't even probably in 12 months. But a lot of artists, a lot of managers, and the label should do is okay, let me pay this rent for 2 years for you at least forward it, and so at least you have somewhere to live. If you have somewhere to live. But that ain't their job, so they just looking at it like, hey.
What do you look at, like, if a label is looking into you? What do you expect from them? What do you look at with the labels? Like, because there's so many labels out. And these labels are just coming out of nowhere. Like, oh, I'm a label. Like, what?
Well, I don't really care to sign.
You feel like you good, even financially? Well,
that's the reason. Like, if you're gonna offer me $1 million or something, with the rights to my masters and things like that, of course. But
so right now you own, because I don't really know the business aspect of it. I'm learning now, like owning, you basically, when you're independent, you automatically own your master. That's
you own, they have a distribution. So if you're using like TuneCore, I believe in DistroKid, you get your royalties and masters 100%.
That's fine.
Or maybe slightly like 97 or something.
Because your catalog is, you got a good catalog. Like,
thank you. And yeah, so it's like, what do you need the label for? Besides, maybe big budgets. Like if you needed because a lot of the industry is like relationships, right? So if you don't have the money to fund for a Dirk feature for your single, or and naturally he doesn't know you, or you haven't gotten there yet, then okay. But it's like, it depends on who you want to be as an artist, like how big you want to be as an artist.
Right.
You got people like Kendrick, you got people like Cole, you got people like Drake who came through the labels but got big enough to have a cult of fans where they don't need the label at all. They are the label. And then you got like Jordan Lucas, who's independent, who then got a cult of fans. Joey Badass got a cult of fans, but you don't need the label. So it's independent, Young M.A.
Damn, I always felt like being independent, you have to come in with so much money because you have to do everything on your own.
Well, a lot of them, money. You know what it is? A lot of them artists have
right,
people in the back that's taking care of them. So when they get there, it's sponsored. But when you kind of already got the money, then you don't really need nothing.
Because you still got to pay back. It's like you're still going to be in debt no matter.
I feel like as a an artist coming up, there's so many opportunities. A lot of people don't like to do things for the culture no more. It's like it's like, okay, everything has to be transactional, a dollar or eye for an eye. Or,
They don't even know the culture.
Yeah.
These are some of these artists, and I think it should be, not saying you should just automatically help, but people like you that know the business, these babies need artist development. They need to know their niche, they sound, what becomes them. They don't know. We talk
Yeah.
about this all the time, me and Taz, and it saddens because some of these babies, they really have talent. They just don't know how to.
protected.
I
And
mean, sometimes management also though, like they don't know what they doing.
They managers be 17.
Yeah.
you know what it is?
Um,
Yeah.
You know what it is sometimes it's I wouldn't say it's our generation's fault, but we had OGs. You know, you had even if they wasn't directly, because people say OG's not gang related, it could just be a, older person on your block who kind of was doing it before you,
Yeah.
who you looked up to. And they kind of, they kind of Moses you. Yo, don't do this, don't do that. The fuck you doing this? Why you doing that?
Yeah.
So it was a lot of that going on. And now it's like
The little
This
niggas telling the
yeah.
OGs, what the fuck you doing,
got
nigga?
but you got OGs saying, yo, I could get that big bro.
Yeah.
They're younger than you. You calling them big bro, yeah, get that
You-
big bro. So anybody with a couple dollars, they look at that money as the,
Man, listen.
The gems.
And it bothers my soul when I see that shit. And then there's these.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a rebuttal for that. Let me tell you why. Because this generation now, you can tell them that the sky is blue, right? And then they'll look up like, nah, that shit orange. They don't care what you say
Yeah.
to them.
No.
They're gonna go and do whatever. the
Yeah,
fuck they
they're
want.
impulsive a lot.
Do you blame social media?
Yes.
I blame music.
Damn, you the fuck. Listen, you keeping it real.
I think that, we came up at, I came up, I ain't trying to say that too much about you, but
No,
I'm pretty
it's-
sure you came up in the same era where hip hop and R&B kind of shit, was like, music is
That's
music
my
has the
life.
ability to kind of like, I believe, to change like the generation, to change the world. So frequencies, music is frequency, music is energy. So, when I was growing up, you hear an R&B song, you might have a little situation, you be like, damn, this song is about us, or this song is about
Then
me.
you be stressed out.
Or it gave you, remember, you had to spit game, you had to know how to talk to a girl,
Now I'd be like,
You didn't want
bitch,
that.
get over here. Let me get
Yeah.
them bundles done. You dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Bend over.
So everything is like transactional now. So, and then, believe it or not, it's like so many, in this time, I speak to so many people that even girls, you see on Instagram and certain things, most women don't even kiss before sex. Now, it's like,
They like, on the knees.
yeah, it's like, it's just like straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? You gotta throw it
Right.
up together.
Yeah.
And handshake. And then, so
Yeah.
it's like, with music, I do believe that,
We lost
that's
the
why-
essence of hip hop.
the masses kind of took R&B out, the Kill Love. It kind of started, like, when I was in high school, it was like MOB, money over bitches. It was like a thing. And that kind of separated, like, what? Get money, fuck bitches. And then it went from that to, I remember, oh, no, I ain't eat pussy. And then Lil Wayne made it cool, and then everybody's eating pussy. And then, it was that era. And then you got, now the city girls up 2,000, 100, fuck niggas, I don't need this, I don't need that. And a lot of artists is saying these things and living a total different life off camera,
Mad happily married, up in a.
You're missing the part when, like, what was it, like the 70s or 80s?
God damn, y'all gotta make me feel like I'm about to be 42.
70s or the 80s, it was raps about don't do drugs.
Stay in school, don't be a fool.
It wasn't cool to be a
In
crackhead.
the 90s, it became, I'm selling this.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
2000s and then later on, it's fuck selling it. I'm
Taking
doing
it.
this drug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But the drugs is not preserved like that, because the dope heads back in the days is different.
From the music,
Yes.
people look at these artists like they're gods.
They don't
They
look
are.
up to Kobe's and
You know,
stuff like that.
what's
no more.
crazy?
Like Michael
You're
Jordan.
absolutely right. And when I say that, it's like people think they have so much downplay for artists, hip hop artists or black artists, that everything we kind of touch skyrockets.
Yeah.
So if Cardi says Balenciaga, they go up and stop. If this person says Dior, it goes up and stop. A Boogie said Amiri, it went crazy. So it's literally that easy of a person to say this and make it cool. And then once it's the norm or it's trendy, people are gonna follow. So it went from You know, you had an era where they had I believe MJG and them was taking syrup and lean. That was cool, but that was just their thing. That was their culture.
That was
and
in Texas.
and it
They
wasn't
was-
here.
yeah.
You know? And now it's like lean, 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 and perks, 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 perks.
And they getting a watered down version. They getting a watered
Yeah.
down. They're not
On top
even
of it.
getting the my friend said, girl, if you touch a pill and it's crushed, get it out of here. Is that real?
So
I
it's
said,
like,
oh my God.
it's like
You saying that reminded me of that. Nicki Minaj wore Crocs once.
And went through the
in a
roof.
picture. Before she wore those Crocs, Crocs was like $30.
Mhm.
Once she took the picture with those Crocs, bro, them shits skyrocketed.
55,
60.
60. Then you gotta pay for the pieces. Your
That's
daughters
crazy.
is into that. They into like the girly stuff. And
I got
how was your pockets with these kids?
it's regular.
That's what I need to know.
It's regular.
Cause my son,
I mean,
I'm gonna touch it.
my kids is cool. My son is not. My son care about his game.
That's all.
That's what he want to do. Is
But
play
that
games.
shit get expensive because they want the what's the stuff on it? The V-Bucks
Oh
and
yeah, the
this.
V-Bucks and all of that. So my son is cool. His game, he's a game lover. You know,
The girls, they not into the
No.
nails.
my
The-
twins. I have one girly girl, Royal. She's really sassy. She's like a little diva. She wants Gucci. She called me. She said, "Dad, can you Uber Eats me sushi?" This is like that. She's like, I said, "Yeah, you gonna have whoever ends up with you is gonna have a holiday."
What you gonna do about that? Cause you look like you a strong guy. You don't play about yours.
I mean, I understand.
you a strict dad?
Nah, I understand the the circle of life. So I understand they're gonna grow. They're gonna.
So your daughter come to you and say, Dad, I'm dating a drill rapper. What's she gonna say?
It depends the age of how old she is.
She's 17,
Oh,
18.
yeah, she could date.
Drill rapper?
No, man.
Drill rapper?
The best teacher's experience. I'm gonna tell her what I want to tell her. She's gonna do what she wants to do anyway.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
So, sometimes I know how she's gonna get heartbroken. I know I'm gonna have to go through that. That's just life. As long as it's not nothing where it's domestic or verbally abusive and things like that. Hey, people gonna be people.
Cause you look like a strict ass dad. He look mad strict. Like what? You ain't going nowhere. It's 5 o'clock. Be home by 5. She 18.
I'm gonna let my children live.
Cause they gotta learn from
They gotta
experience.
learn. I lived honestly, and I think the parenting in home.
It starts from parenting.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids, and I'm not even just talking about the drill rappers. We just talking about kids in general outside. They don't have that at home, the structure at home, and so they don't know accountability, and that's something that they need to
Yeah.
know right now.
I mean, the parents gotta pay rent. They gotta go to work though.
And I'm going through that right now. Everybody know that I don't. What you see is what you get with me. I got a 14-year-old, and I'm not going through problems, but I see. We
Yeah.
parents, we can see, and it's like, do I have to quit my job? I don't want to feel like that.
Yeah.
But I'm doing what I know as a mom, and listen, whatever decisions you do out there, you 14, you old enough to know right from wrong.
I think the origins of what they learn at home. When they go out, they should know
But
to do the right things.
some of them
Some
don't. They just want to be. It's the new generation. They follow us.
Yeah, but I believe that
My generation too.
when you pay attention to detail or the intricates of things of your kids, you kind of know the lengths to let them go. I know
Yeah.
not this. Okay, this is no. Like the other day, my son, for instance, we was coming from Miami, and my daughter's wanted Burger King. My son wasn't hungry, and I said, "You sure you don't want it?" No, I'm not hungry. But I ordered it anyway, knowing in 10 minutes he's gonna say he's hungry. So it's just the small things like that, knowing a person.
You got to know your kids.
Yeah, you gotta know your kids.
Because if you know your
Personnel.
kids, they would know them, and they would know what they're gonna do when they get outside.
Yeah, you kind of know.
You know.
Yeah, it's like.
And I'm learning that
their
now.
traits.
'Cause, Lord, I live in the East. My son go outside. Yo, I look exhausted. From the time he's outside to the time he come in, I'm on pins, and I don't want to take no phone calls. I don't want to text nobody. All I keep thinking, I'm checking Citizens app. But this is what we living in now. And I know my boy is a good boy.
Yeah, but you
it
never
just
know.
take that one
Yeah.
fucking time.
Like anything.
Did your parents have to go through that with you, or you was just
No, I was a bad kid, but I knew my levels,
yeah?
right? So my dad was, the breadwinner. He provided, he took care of me. My mother as well. I'm a daddy's boy, but I think
dope.
I think when you get to like when I time I got to like 12, I kind of started getting, on the better looking side. So you started to get girls, and when you start to get girls, it's like
You look like you always been on it from birth.
yeah, but
You
12 is
talking about
where,
the better looking?
no, I mean
Did you go through the ugly stage?
Nah, I don't think I ever
Yeah,
did.
no, you don't
but
even look like you have a
12 is where I
pimple.
started getting a little bit of beard, maybe, you
I
start getting
see.
your older features. And you start going through puberty kind of, thing.
How does that feel for a guy? Like you get horny for every little thing?
When you're young, you
Cause
get
y'all stay in the bath. My son's staying. Oh, I'm blowing him out.
What you doing in there?
I mean, when you're young, you kind of had all of them
That's what you doing?
DVDs and all of them type
Who,
of things.
who you like growing up? Like who did you watch?
Watching.
The porn. You into porn?
Yeah. of
What you
course.
like? Cause I love XNXX.
Right now,
XX is dirt.
is this dirt?
So tell me the new one.
X video was
Twitter.
good, but
Who?
the best, no.
Twitter.
Twitter?
Best right now, I believe
Twitter's
it.
crazy.
Batty Hub is really good.
Wait, what?
Batty
Daddy
Hub?
Hub.
Oh.
What you like when you watch porn? Like what you into? Like what turns you on? What categories you like?
I'm gonna tell you something weird. That a lot of people, I got a fetish.
What's your fetish?
Um,
Lady, you
I
got a
like-
girlfriend or a
I do.
wife?
I'm spoken for.
You
I have
are?
a girl.
Okay, but listen, we talking. What's your fetish? Girlfriend, he ain't listen. I don't want him.
She ain't worried about that.
He's just a nice. You got a good guy here.
I like hairy pussy,
Man, freak.
but I have a reason. I'ma
Cause
tell
when
you
they
why.
shave it, they hoes.
No. Growing up in the 90s, porn was a lot of froze. It was a lot of natural froze.
Yeah.
So my first encounter of being turned on was that. So later on, it was my original, that's the original
Yeah.
look of what you've seen. So I always prefer, not like crazy, but
Not like you could cornroll it.
No, but
Bitch said, not like you could
natural.
cornroll it.
I do like natural.
I never. That's dope. For not
prefer
saying
it.
I never. I've heard guys discuss that because I'm very open about sex and your sexuality, but I never heard a younger guy say that. Everything is out of wax and da 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 da.
Man, maturity.
You like hairy too? You talk about
Hair is-
maturity.
but you see,
No.
like
We need it to
what
protect
it
us
is?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you were turning a teen, that was my
Ladies,
first
don't
thing.
go start growing your hair in his inbox and shit.
That was
Talk
like
about
the
I got a
first
little peach fuzz up here now.
That was like the first thing, like, of the identity of becoming a man. You had to look, I got hair on shit. You go home,
Yeah.
I got hair. So we used to be in school showing girls, look, yeah, like,
You showed them. Oh, you
When
was
I
a
was
little.
young, we was young,
You was
wildin'.
fresh. You was Jamaican.
Yeah, we was wilding.
Yeah, I was fresh.
We was wilding. But, but it was till each his own. When it was 100 girls, you might have got 3 of them like that. Now, it's different.
Crazy.
But you get what I'm saying? So,
They
you got
be in your
openly,
inbox
like you
and
see,
stuff.
growing up, you had hoes. There's always hoes.
And different.
But you
every
had
hoes.
hoes that were on the low. They didn't want to know they was hoes. Now they're proud hoes. So it's different. It's like,
You be like, don't tell nobody I sucked it, okay?
Okay.
Please.
please, or
Looking
you
around, but they
you
about to
might
suck
have
you,
got it on the
looking
roof or
around.
You want to
something.
know if somebody taping. But I'm like that now.
But now
when
that-
I go
when that
fuck a
light-
nigga,
that
listen,
light come
you
on.
better put that fucking phone
Yeah,
down.
put that
I will
light
get you
on.
jumped, nigga. Don't fucking put
That light, put
Yo,
that light on.
niggas be trying to be sneaky with that
That's what it
shit.
used to be. It used to be.
They still do
But
it.
no,
put the
now
light
the girls holding the phone. The girls holding the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga,
And they show your baby.
And they know you rap
But you
or
see,
whatever you
but
do.
that's the thing. The shift is men are letting women record them on their phone. Not even on my phone. You let her record you on your phone. It's like
Because when
a
you
fucking
look at it,
culture
a
shit.
male probably feel like
Nah.
it ain't nothing.
No.
These girls don't care.
It's niggas settling for anything, and they're not being men. They're just being literally whatever.
You in a relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like this.
A girl
Nice
can look
gentleman.
good. A girl can look good.
Relationships is cool.
A girl can look good, and for some ass, they gonna say whatever. You see him on her post, agreeing with her. She can say the most bitches be losers. I say it all the time. No matter how
Yo.
good you look, your mental's a loser. You're a loser.
I have to look at that because I have 4 sons, so I gotta be team men. You know, like I
Like,
gotta-
or a kid, look. Do girls even bring guys home now to meet the parents? Like, it used to be like, yo, you gotta meet my mom or meet my dad.
the mother be fucking
Yeah.
the boy,
Oh,
the
proof,
kid,
yeah.
the mother be fucking the nigga too.
That's a porn
Hello.
story.
So you like the hairy coochie section
Yeah,
of
I
porn?
prefer
I said
hair.
the hairy coochie. What you
prefer
like?
They got something
Legs
on,
and
they
you
got
like
something on the
ass.
pussy. It's called twang. like the way it tastes. Like,
He like no, he don't. He like pussy when it's not like it's a little sweaty.
you feel me?
But
Like,
it's
the coming home from work
you
pussy.
feel me? Like you had a
You
hard,
want that
long day.
Gucci?
Like, let me talk to
It's
you.
because he
You
got
had a-
diabetes.
You don't want a little quick
You had a long day.
Yeah, diabetic.
Talk
You
to
want
You want that
Twang.
sweet?
You want that
It's called
sweet
twang.
It's called twang.
Twang.
What is that?
That's what
It's
that's
like
what they
the
call
taste. It's
the
the
taste
taste.
twang.
What it
Little
tastes
salty,
like?
a little sweat, little.
It tastes like a little bit of salted peanuts or something, like salty what?
Nah, it's just
pork
weird.
rinds. I don't know.
Like, I don't know, like
Cause they say coochie
metal?
tastes. I never
like
taste.
pennies?
I never
pennies.
taste coochie.
Metal.
like pennies.
Pennies.
Like,
Yes,
metal.
bro.
This nigga
That's like blood tasting, like right? They say that.
No.
You know when you cut yourself and you do like that. How it tastes, Taz?
You like twang?
Hell no.
You see?
Like,
And I don't like fresh out the shower. I don't like fresh out the shower.
Cause girls be putting everything.
No, fresh out the shower. Also, I feel like
It's
shower
not-
sex is whack because it dries you out.
Yes, it dries you. And I don't like sex in the air because I hate that shit.
Yeah,
I want hot, sweaty,
yeah.
no air. We sweating because that dryness.
Yeah.
Even when you
sweat.
give a head, that should be cotton mouth. The air be just, you be like, I'm trying.
Yeah, AC on, ass up, pussy getting wind is getting dry.
No, it's too dry. You ain't gonna want to do. You got to do a spit start. We
Yeah.
ain't doing all of that.
Why when girls like they about to give you head, they start looking around like?
Cause we want to make sure. Well, now I'm at the age where, listen,
Like, they
nigga,
be
I
looking
need
like-
my views to go up. So if you take me at this point, I don't give a fuck. I'm 42, and I'm fucking. It is what it is. But these girls out here they don't care. They don't have no morals.
they don't got no
I mean, sometimes I ain't got no morals, but I'm just saying that's a sometime. Everybody got their moments.
Mm-hmm.
You ever had times when you ain't have morals?
Nah.
How's your DMs looking?
My DMs is kind of crazy. My DMs always been kind of crazy.
I know I be in them, but I don't be in them bad. I be laughing, we be laughing.
Joking.
And I'm like, I hope he don't fuck. Oh my
Because
God.
people disappearing,
Who,
Yeah,
me?
you got people disappearing.
I do?
Yeah.
Who did it? I don't know, but I'm looking for. I'm coming on your side. Is it some nice gentlemen over there? You gonna?
I mean, most of the people that's from there ain't there no more.
everybody that come on the show,
There's
I
still
ask
people
to
there.
set me on a date.
It's still people that's there, but we kind of got graduated from the hood. Like most of my friends,
But where they at, Jersey? I'm looking for them. Can you recommend me?
Definitely, I got older friends. I got younger friends. It depends what you like. Yeah, your time. You might know some of them because if they're in your age group.
I know.
Yeah, probably high school.
I know what you said. Where
teen-
you from? Yeah.
Them teen nights and all that shit. Was like,
That's the problem right
I
there.
always been attracted to younger guys. Like I'm my sister's like older. I'm the opposite, but I don't like younger. Like I don't know. I'll tell you this. Somebody my age, my kid's father.
What's your
but
sign?
Libra.
okay.
Okay.
I'm unbalanced. So 1 minute I want dick, 1 minute I want pussy. But I'm a fucking pussy.
Yo, I dealt with a Libra like that.
Yeah, I will get to the girl. Like, it's been times I've been in a telly with the girl, bad bitch 26, ready to risk it all for her. But I just can't. I don't like.
You don't like them?
I don't like girl. I don't know what. I'll kiss her, and then when it's time to do, I'll be like, what's that? To lay there with my legs up? No, because I'm not no fucking pillow princess with these niggas. I'm the nigga.
so you're just a pillow princess when it comes down to females.
It's just something about, I don't know. Cause I want to hump, but I don't want to use a strap on. I
not
like
supposed-
that. Like when
I
I
don't
watch
think
porn,
you-
I watch what is it called?
see that?
When you humping hard.
I'm scissoring.
Scissoring. I like that
But
shit.
you see that?
That shit turn
I
me
know
on.
that- you notice that with men and women, right? The majority of men watch natural women and men sex porn. A lot of women watch women on women. Men don't watch women on women, which is weird. We don't watch lesbian porn,
Yeah.
which you would think
No.
we don't. It's kind of like the origins of real sex. It's for us, but a lot of women like grown.
I like the scissoring section, the categories.
You know, a lot of females
Curious?
that watch like, yes.
I think it's a curiosity
Yes.
for a female.
That's exactly
And
Yeah.
it could be,
A lot of
it's
females that
okay
watch
for a female to be like that.
They're curious about it and they want to know how it, like, the
Facts.
experience
Cut.
of it.
Yeah.
But they never, like, you feel me, like, hit the threshold of, like, doing it. For real.
Yeah.
So, like,
Okay.
I agree.
I will.
so I don't really have to.
Okay. So you are an AG, correct? Transitioning. Okay. So do you? This is a weird. I don't know. Comfortability. You cool?
Listen,
Are you cool? All right.
perfectly fine.
Do you like receiving head or Okay, because I never.
My father asked me this question probably like 5 years ago, and he was like, "Yo, I think he was watching like Love and Hip Hop. He was like, "Yo, you would touch me not?" I said, "How the fuck?"
Oh, what? What's that?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Touch me not is
Touch me on.
literally
Okay.
what you just said.
You could touch me or not.
Touch me not is like somebody that does not like getting head, like you feel me? And I'm just like, no, you fucking crazy.
Okay.
No. Like
Touch me, not.
touch me not is literally a trans male or a stud that does not like receiving head.
They like
I don't know how the fuck they survive in life, but you feel me?
They may be pleasures.
I'm just sticking with my What do you feel about like the threesomes and the swingers thing? I went to a swingers party and I left.
My homeboys and all them ways go to swinger parties.
I can't do. I don't know.
I'll tell you a weird story. I remember one time I was about to have a threesome twice.
Oh, I like this interview.
This is my,
It's drink champs.
I'm still young. I'm still young, but this is my younger years.
He's like, I'm still young, but this is my younger.
All right, so at this time I didn't know it was being set up, right? So I had met this girl. I think this is like BBM time. We Blackberry time.
Oh, the black.
And you know, used to have the train. Remember, they had the Blackberry trains.
Yeah.
And add your Blackberry. So we was just talking to BBM. We talking. Find out she like. So we talking. I think she was from like Canarsie area at this time, and she was like, I'm like, what you do for a living or whatever. You know what you do. Blah, blah. She's like, I'm going to work. She's like, I'm a dancer. So in my head, I'm like, okay, like ballet. Like, you know, this is like, you know, before the era of, you know. She's like, no, I'm like an exotic dancer. You know, they gave it. I'm like, I'm going to Google. What the fuck is the exotic dancer? Stripper. But this is young, so, you know. So I'm
She
like,
making
okay.
it fancy.
So I'm like, okay. She was like, yeah. So she was a vixen. She was in like French Montana in them videos at this time. And so I'm like, all right, cool. She's like, yo, I'm having a birthday dinner at the sea.
In Williamsburg.
Like,
the Thai place.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna pop out. So I made my brother had this BMW. I'm like, drive me over there. I gotta go see. He's like, all right, cool. It was his mom's shit. But he's like, I can't not let you drive, so I'm gonna drop you. This is so they can see it. So I'm like, all right, cool. We went over there. I get there. It's like 8 strippers and just me. So in my head, I'm like, fuck, I didn't make him stay.
What the fuck was up, boy?
And this is after high school. No, this is during high school. So during high school. So you probably was, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know you was at. Yeah. Like I said, you know you was at. But yeah, so
Oh, you gonna tell me off the air where you was at?
I get to the table now, and you know everybody ordering, everybody getting drunk and everything cool. So I end up seeing a girl that I went to junior high school with. I ain't gonna say her name, but yeah. So I'm like, oh shit, such and such. She's like, oh da. So I'm like, she's stripping now too. This is like 6th grade, so we in like seniors. So I'm like, all right. They get drunk, whatever. The girl I knew from junior high school ended up like throwing up. So I'm like, yo, you know, let's just get her home.
Right.
So after that, my brother came back to pick us up. And it was like, he's like, yo, you didn't tell me it's all these strippers. I'm like, they're gonna drive. So they ended up going to like, I think they ended up going to either the Oasis or
shit.
Galaxy.
Pennsylvania Avenue. Riviera, Atlantic.
I think Oasis got the mirror in the ceiling or something like that. Whatever. They got the hot tub with the
Galaxy could it be?
It could be
the Galaxy, I think.
No. Galaxy got it, right? All right. So this how you know.
Damn, we was
motel was so but you had to be 21. So I wasn't that yet, but I guess one of them was. So she was like, "You're gonna go in with your ID and get the room for us." So I'm like, "All right, cool, all right." You know, the girl going, the stripper going, she come back out. So she's like, "Come on, we're going upstairs." So I went upstairs, but the other friend is still there. So I was like, "Okay, maybe." You're gonna call, you know, there's no Ubers or nothing at this time, so you're gonna call 5-star cab or something, Next Express, in a little bit. So, she's like, they get in a hot tub. So she's like, get in a hot tub. So I'm like, damn, like now I'm noodle right now. It's like, drop your drawers and come on. So I'm like, fuck. Like, she put me under pressure. You know what I'm saying?
You wasn't hard.
No, I was soft. I just got in the room like 5 minutes. I was thinking Shorty gonna leave, you know. So I'm like, damn, I'll get the towel. She's like, nigga, you don't get in this tub. So I get in the tub. And I'm just like, okay, what the fuck to do? I didn't want to make it seem awkward, or I didn't want to try.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh no, it's not this type of party, you know? And then I fuck up on both of them. I mean on her and not get it. So I just like, her friend had went to the vending machine or some shit.
Gosh, and to get some ice, probably.
Yeah, something. Oh no, she went to tell him the guy downstairs, the desk that I think the AC was on. It was like brick, so we couldn't. I'm
We
like,
don't want that.
And she went downstairs at the top. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but make a long story short, it didn't go according, and I just hit the other one and left it alone.
You hit it in front of her? Huh?
No, she went missing for a little bit, so I don't know, like 15 minutes, which is a good time of sex.
It was good.
It was cool. It was regular. It was cold, so it was just like.
What makes sex good to you? Like what do you like girls to do? What's you?
Okay, you see,
I'm all in the business. I'm sorry, girlfriend, but listen, I love this conversation. You gonna have to deal with me.
Nah, she cool. She cool.
I like that. I like the fact that you said
porn star on here.
Lethal Lips. Shout out to you, Lethal.
Legend.
You know,
with
Lethal
me,
and I'm about to get Cheyenne Jacobs up here. Legend.
I'm kind of a pleasurer, so you don't really require to do too much. I'm really gonna do most of it anyway.
You Jamaican, you don't like girls hanging from stuff, jumping on you. What's the dance?
Nah.
What's the thing they do when they jump on the guys?
I don't want all that. That shit.
You like, bitch, I'm American Jamaican.
I'm trying to get to where I gotta get you to where you gotta get to type of things.
Do you like long?
No.
I listen.
It's
I got
a race.
kids. I got shit to do.
I do.
I don't want
Nobody
that.
got that.
We got things to do,
I do
nigga.
that.
15.
He tell me
What you like, friend back there? You
He
got
tells
up
me
for
I
this
lied.
one. That head up now.
He tell me I lie.
You got diabetes, so you be cheating.
He really do.
Yeah, I do.
He's insulin
You do?
dependent.
Oh my gosh.
Like I be.
But you still could get up and all. It ain't
No,
nothing.
he be trying to say my sugar low, so I could be. I go for hours. I be like,
You drink that honey. You took honey before?
yeah, honey's a
Yeah,
different.
yeah. I take
You take it?
Yeah, honey's crazy. Honey's crazy.
Y'all take honey?
Honey
They take honey, gang.
honey is a. Honey
2
is
packs?
no 2 honeys. He's got a heart attack.
Yo, that shit never gonna go down.
Rest in peace. You want Kevin Samuels?
You saw I Think I Love My Wife with Chris
Yeah.
Rock? That's him.
Oh wait. I'm
What's camp shit? Pink pony.
Pink horse.
Pink horse?
The pink.
I wanna try it.
That's what I want.
Shout out to you,
Horsepower.
Cam. That's
Yeah.
my favorite rapper. No, I named my son after him.
Okay, killer.
Killer.
That's what I want to get. But honey,
You want to get it?
I'm the pink horse.
I'm going to get it for you. Cam, hit me up in my DMs. I'm getting that for you.
Yeah,
Your girlfriend going to love me after this interview.
Yeah, definitely. Honey, get.
So what you like? Honey or alcohol when it comes to?
I'm not a drinker. I barely drink. I'm a social drinker, so
He like all of them. Look,
Champagne,
I
too
don't
honey.
like drunk sex.
Cause you can't do. You be like, and I don't like sex when I smoke weed. I can't get when I know I'm going to meet a fine gentleman. I don't like to smoke too much weed because I be having cotton mouth. I would have to take the dick all the way down my throat
That's how
to
edibles
bring up
is.
the spit.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Edibles give you
He like, I'm going to that bathroom. I'll be back. I see him. He like, damn, bitch, you gotta be so. Listen, this is me. This is what you gonna get.
Funny.
But yeah, I don't like that. I don't like to smoke too much, and I don't like the air conditioner.
I don't like air conditioner. I don't smoke at all.
I'm Nancy. What's your favorite position back there, Mr. What you want me to call you?
You can call me Day.
Day?
Like the sky.
Day.
Yeah.
Day.
DA.
My favorite position.
DAE.
Probably missionary. Cause I be biting in ears, you know.
Oh, you doing too much.
I'm talking
Look.
like singing. Remember I told you I wanted to be a rapper. I practiced my rap lyrics there.
You be talking to them. You be talking
talking.
dirty. You like to talk dirty. Y'all dirty talkers.
I think.
talk
All right. You see
trash.
me? I think 90% of sex, maybe 85, is mental.
Yeah.
So a lot of things is the things.
That's why when you
think-
talk, when I wanted to hurry up, that's when I start saying, wow, crazy shit. I know how to make a nigga bust
That
fast.
nigga will go through the roof.
Yeah. That's
go-
it.
you know
When
what
I'm
it is?
tired, I'm like, nigga, come
That
on. I
nigga
got
will go through the roof.
Is that sounds same thing we get
Sounds.
eating a girl pussy when you start hearing a slurping, she start hearing
I'm not really
So-
into that though.
oral.
Oh, a lot of
I know I'm dominant. I'm the AG of this. I want to give it, but I don't really like. Don't touch me because I had a bad experience. And some niggas don't know how to eat pussy. They be biting shit. Like, damn, nigga, now I'm in the ER
Fuck
because you try to be cute and you bit this shit and I'm in the ER looking crazy.
My favorite position.
I gave a nigga an asthma attack before.
Wow.
Right at Bushwick. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know who you are. You know you was going crazy. The ambulance came up like this. What the shit?
He ain't have his
I'm like,
machine.
Y'all seen that in a movie before?
couldn't find it.
A man caught a heart attack. She gave him a heart attack in the hotel.
I swear, I think I seen that
and
nigga.
his wife.
I think I seen that
his
nigga.
wife
Your
found
show,
out.
nigga.
That's real though. It's real. I was like, damn, my shit that fire. I'm giving niggas. I'm killing niggas
my
out here. I'm killing niggas in the game with this pussy. Nah, let me stop.
But yeah, I think my favorite position probably. Well, is,
You look like from the back.
Nah.
No?
I'm. Oh yeah.
A side swipe? Side swipes is the bomb.
Yeah,
Middle of the night.
Pillow on your stomach, pillow under your hips, ass a little up. Like I guess.
Why she just can't know how to? What if she just know how to arch that
it's still
shit?
different.
Oh.
It's still different.
You like the funny faces from the side. We be looking like poo chihuahuas. Look, we be like this with our heads to the side, like Well, you be holding it. This is not even cool.
That's like
we can't hear
I'm
this.
ready to get to it. I gotta get to that. That's my position. I know. That's not.
It's gonna make you go 1, 2, 3. What you talking about, friend back there? Wake up, friend. He texting one of y'all like this bitch is bonkers.
He texting his ex.
You going through some problems? You want me to talk to your ex-girlfriend? I'm a counselor too. What's your name? You don't want to tell me? You good? We gonna talk after. You gonna take some more food? I cooked.
Oh, you cooked?
I cooked. This is for you. This so we can talk. I made some bacon.
This nigga ain't tell me it was food here.
I'm a cooker.
Hold on, watch this.
This nigga ain't tell me it was no fucking food here.
You watch your artist interview.
Oh, shout out to 917 Rags.
Yeah.
Rags. You said
V. Sheepstead, what's up?
Oh, you from the Sheepshead?
From the Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him. I had a really good interview with him. Shout out to you, Rags. He's funny, and he could tell you I cook my ass off.
He knows about the culture, like the food and shit. He been around.
That nigga one of us. What you mean?
Facts.
He know about the culture
Facts,
shit.
he do.
He nicer than a lot of these artists out. He's nice. I like him.
You wouldn't fuck with him if he ain't nice.
I like him. Shout out to him and shout out to his managers. I really had a really dope. I like this interview too. This is a fire interview, right, Taz? We talked about a lot of nasty things. We talked about the streets. We talked about everything. Your future plans. I want to start what do you think about? I want to start a Freestyle Fridays. How do you feel about that? You think I could pull it off?
Okay.
With all of this shit going on?
I do believe you can, but I feel like you want to do like a battle version of it, or do you? I
wanted to do a revised 106 and Park Freestyle Fridays, but not as watered down.
I think that you. Well, this is just my opinion. I think that what we're missing is the tradition of. Like the Cosmic Kev. I don't know if you remember Cosmic Kev. Come up, spit bars 95s like that. A lot of everything now. You got the mic hanging. You got pre-recorded. It's not live vocals. Funk Flex is almost the same, but it's like
that's why I want to tweak it. Like I don't know if you guys familiar with. I want to do like a hip hop Richard Bay show.
Okay.
You remember Richard Bay? No, he had like a weird freak talk show. It was like crazy.
It's like almost like Howard Stern's.
I like that.
Okay. Howard Stern was crazy too.
He's very. I love him.
Howard Stern still alive?
Huh?
Howard Stern still alive?
I don't know. I used to watch it.
Is Howard Stern still alive?
I believe
Howard
so. Howard
Stern, the white guy.
Shout out to Howard Stern. I used to get off on your show too.
You used to get off like who used to get off to Robin?
No, Dirk. I'm sorry, Robin. You beautiful, but I'm like. You know when the girls used to come in? The girls used to come in and play with the Sibian? Mm-hmm. Used to be like,
Howard Stern's crazy.
We about to. We got time, Taz. We got a little bit of time left. Okay, yeah, because I ain't ready to leave y'all. I like y'all. I want y'all to stay forever. Mm-hmm. So you said I have to do something unique.
Because I feel like...
Because only 2 people freestyled. I had Maury Briscoe. Shout out to you, Maury. And I had Yellow Tape. She's fire, too. She's from Harlem. I think she's on the Bird Gang. I want to do more freestyles, but I want to pick the beat and I want to give you a topic to rap about. So if I tell you, say, peanut butter, you better get to spitting.
But that's not going to happen.
I know.
Because
that's freestyle.
Well,
they do freestyle.
A lot of artists do. I know you can. Yeah. You said you don't even write no more.
Technically, freestyling.
What's your definition?
Okay. So in the era we grew up, freestyling was off the top. But a freestyle verse is a verse without a hook.
Yeah.
So as long as you're writing a verse, it could be 26 bars. As long as it doesn't have a hook, it's a freestyle. Technically, it could be pre-written. But freestyling off the top of the head was something that we coming up. It was kind of like...
Yeah, we bigged it up.
Because I was thinking about... I never really talked about this on any show, on any other interviews, but I was thinking about having a live DJ once a week and just airing it on Fridays and do a revised Freestyle Fridays. But It cannot be with two people.
It can't.
Cause I could get the judges. Cause I could even say, "Are you free? You could come up. You could come up." I could get 3 judges that know music. You know music. You have an ear for bars.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna happen.
It's,
So
there's
how
so
you
much
think I could
going
tweak
on.
that?
It's so much ego. It's so much. You know what it is? It's like the era where the music is almost, you know, it correlates exactly to the streets, right?
It does.
So in our era, we could battle on a mic and it just been that. It was just to see who's better.
Can't do it no more.
Now it's like, then at that time, you could fight a nigga and then y'all talk your differences out, yo,
No,
da da
no,
da.
no.
Now niggas are scared to get beat up, so they're gonna go get their gun, and they don't want to rap, so it's gonna be beef off a rap automatically. So it's like they don't want to challenge a pen.
I wouldn't
of
win
seeing-
this. This
hard.
wouldn't go good. But to bring up artists to say, if you want to come up and do a freestyle, I think that I could do that.
I
But
mean,
it's just
definitely.
like traditional, like every other show.
Yeah. Oh snap! I didn't even think of that. Like all them other mics things, almost like.
It's like
Rap City.
everybody is doing a
It's like Chicken in the
freestyle.
Basement.
Did you ever did one of those? I
Chicken
was
in the
about to ask you on the radar because I really
No, I
want you-
haven't done.
I want you on the
You know
radar.
what it is?
You talk.
Those I don't like to say it, but a lot of those bloggers and them platforms are so transactional now. Like it's like an eye for an eye, or the labels or somebody has a little more say in it now, to where it's just like whatever's beneficial.
But with you, because I always ask a lot of the bloggers, I deal with it, not deal with them, but they really support me in helping me go further and teaching me, and everybody fuck with you.
Yeah, I feel like
And that's a dope. I like that when you get to ask somebody about the artist that you're about to interview.
you know what it is.
Great reviews.
I'm from my side. I'm from where I'm from, so everywhere you got the other side. But I don't really spend time talking about. What
You be doing your own thing, and that's why I wanted you on the
I don't
show.
really diss, so
I wanted you on the show, but that's fucking fire because that shows your pure artistry. Like,
yeah, it's the streets is the streets. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Whatever's gonna happen there, it's gonna happen there.
I talked about this on another interview, and I said some of the guys, I'm commending them right now because they're able to distinguish the streets, and now they're starting to realize this is our career. So I have had artists come up here like, he know what it is, but shout out to him for working. He doing his thing. I see him in the street.
She coming from where I'm coming from.
And it's like, what do you tell these new kids? I say this to every artist, and how do you want to be remembered as an artist? It's 2 questions that I have. How do you want to be remembered as an artist, and what do you tell these new kids coming in? Because it's so much pain right now.
Well, the things with kids coming
And
coming in,
that want to rap or that want to
rap,
get in the business.
it's just really to understand. Take time with your craft. Get seasoned. That's how I learned how to find my sound. I learned how to find what works for me, not to copy. And listen to a lot of old music, a lot of all cultures of music, pop, rock, country, whatever you can listen to. That's the inspiration. The sampling is that. So at least most people sampling songs they don't even know. But the feeling of that, and to understand that it's just like anything that is gonna be built overnight, I don't want. Oh. My homeboy Mel was just talking to me on the phone about this yesterday. He just told me, yo, if it don't take 10 years,
Shout
I don't
out to
want it.
Mel.
Mel just said, if it don't take 10 years, I don't
Shout
want
out to you, Mel, because you talking.
it. You know what I'm saying? So if it happened overnight, you could lose it overnight. But when you kind of build brick by brick, it's harder to knock down. So
That's why I
understand.
respect artists like that. They don't really watch the views. They don't care. Because how do you feel now, too, what's big? It's the fake followers. Everybody's buying this and buying that. It's the rappers is beefing over this now, too.
I spoke about this yesterday on my Instagram. I just made like a little post. Is that
I seen it.
a lot of these rappers is getting these people behind them, and they're kind of manipulating these kids where, you might have did 1 million views or 500, 800,000 views organically when you was in the streets or you was coming up. Then you get to these labels, and they're putting the machine behind you, where they're putting you on, these ad words and all these type of things, which is organic views still, but you're letting these millions of views go to your head. I remember I was watching a live of a platform,
Right.
and I ain't gonna say nobody else's platform on your platform,
I don't care because I get food. Nah.
So it was like, and then one of the rappers, trail rappers came in. And he was like, y'all keep posting this nigga shit. His shit only got 100,000 views. And in my head, I'm like, do you know what 100,000 views is? Like, that's still a lot of views.
Shit.
You know, I got maybe 3 songs that cracked 100,000 views.
That's
you know,
good.
organically. I got millions of streams, but it's not easy to get 100,000 views consistently.
It's not.
So the way I kind of did it was, you know, a lot of the bloggers that's big now, in the beginning,
Right.
I was there with them, and they kind of like got a little bigger, and then act like, you know what it is. They wanted the children, but that's what I blame. I blame the people who have a platform and have a voice. Got to kind of dictate what goes on. Listen, if you wasn't this, you wasn't that, you could come on my platform and say, yo, listen, you're not gonna come on my platform and talk like that. You're not gonna say this, so you can't get on. And that's cool. But it was like you'd have to respect it. But now, just for some money, they're gonna just whatever helps them is beneficial
And
for them.
I
you
don't
could do
like
it.
that.
So it's like with me, I kind of built it to where it's like, you know, you got the biggest artists in drill or the biggest artists in rap, and they're like, it's like McDonald's. It's like they're everywhere. They're as big as you can be, and you think like, wow, McDonald's is a chain, is so big. But how I'm kind of doing it is like, more like you know, like Roof Chris or something where it's big, it's effective, it works, but it's not for everybody.
Yeah,
you know,
you want quality over
the
anything.
etiquette, the proper, you know, the proper.
You want
audience.
it to be right,
Yeah,
and you a seasoned artist. Only seasoned artists think like that.
yeah,
Like
because
on
I
some
don't
real
need.
shit.
It's like, okay, as I was saying, we look at some of these kids right now that's dropping and they're doing 2 million in 3 days, 4 million in 3 days, and they don't know that, you know, the machine is behind them. They naturally think that this is the numbers they're
They
doing.
lit.
And you go look at a worldwide artist like Tory Lanez. His last video did 3.5 million in a month. You think that you're bigger than Tory?
Nah.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
You know, go look at his last 6 videos. And he's in the, you know, he's you can say shadow band, whatever he is. He's Tory Lanez. He's had top 100 charting songs. He's big as it gets. You know what I mean? Oh, not as big as it gets, but he's a big artist.
Yeah.
And
Would you do a song with him?
of course.
Tori, get the fuck up here, little bit.
So it's Daystar Peterson.
What's his name?
Daystar Peterson.
Daystar Peterson.
Yeah.
Come up to my show,
That's his name.
please.
But yeah, so you just look at things like that. You go look at Meek numbers. Go look at Meek Go look on Meek's YouTube and go look at his numbers compared to these kids that's dropping. Y'all think y'all bigger than Meek? So it's like, okay, somebody said that they're like the biggest drill artist in the world. I don't really want to say nobody's name. You know,
I know, we know already.
And if you look at it, and he's big. I wouldn't say he's not.
Biggest.
It's like
Chief Keef was big too.
yeah. If you look at the numbers of his album sales, it doesn't match the work that
The work ethics.
yes of the
And the
features,
features.
the thing that you had. So I think it was like 1,000 pure album sales or 2,000 pure album sales, which is crazy. And you kids that think you're bigger than him, and you think your views, like, but it's like I said, because you have more than you had when you had nothing, don't mean you have something. So a lot of people, because they got a new watch now, the label gave them a watch, they got a new jacket,
They
new
don't
car.
even understand.
They got a crib
They
with no
don't even
furniture.
understand what's the meaning behind getting those gifts.
They got a crib with no furniture. That's what a lot be going on, you know.
Sleeping on
And,
earbuds.
yeah. So they just happy. They think that if the views not matching the money, if you go look at the other side and you look at the pranksters or the Kai Cenats, those YouTubers,
The Booba
YouTubers,
Savage,
Yeah.
not Booba Savage, the Booba and the Noti
yeah,
Cut.
those a lot of YouTubers reaction videos. A lot of them are living better than rappers because they're organic numbers.
They organic.
The numbers are totally different. The watch time, they're watching. You got 30 minutes. You're watching 30 minutes of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different.
They just sent
So-
me something from there. Like I'm learning, YouTube and stuff. I'm learning it, and they just said that I only need a couple of more
yeah.
watch hours
Until
and
you
then,
get to
like,
you start getting, you gonna get ads and all ads and all that, right?
I watch that shit every second.
It's gonna come. I just feel like, but yeah, so it's like, this YouTuber's like, CJ So Cool. He was someone that I knew that
Yes.
in the community. He lived fucking 10 home mansion, and he's cracking the same numbers y'all.
That's the one with the family.
Yeah,
he
with
really
bro-
started that.
Yeah,
like
he's one
that.
of the,
Right.
then you kind of like branch off into other endeavors and things like that.
Right.
But look at the lifestyle compared to the views, and the views are the same. So
Yeah.
why is the lifestyle not the same? You understand? So you got these kids now saying, we outside. That's the slogan now is we
Yeah, because I
outside.
say that. We
And
outside.
I feel like um I'm past that. It's like we inside because it's a privilege to have a home. Niggas don't got nowhere to sleep.
Ooh.
So it's like we inside
Fire.
because home is your sanctuary.
Yeah,
That's like
go.
your peace. You know. I don't want to be outside. Outside is where everybody else doing everything else. What y'all doing? Like Max B said, I'm doing that. Y'all
So
doing this,
you
I'm doing
just,
that.
you basically, you done, like you just doing what you supposed to
Yeah,
do as a family guy, as a man in general.
I mean, it's levels. It's
if
like,
this music stop, would you have any fallbacks,
I mean,
what else you good
the
at?
music. The music was
You should do
never.
porn.
The music was never.
Look at me.
The
You
music was
should
never.
do
But
porn.
see, the music was never the
Main source
the,
of getting
the,
the
the
money.
main source of income. That music wasn't the career. The music was the love.
That's
You know what I'm
Niggas don't
saying?
get no
Oh, I
money.
love
So-
it. You
We ain't
gotta-
getting no money from music, man.
Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, well, I'll get some money from music, but
But yeah, but
but it's
He
not.
get his money from music. I don't know what you talk. He get his money.
I ain't getting no breath from no.
I know.
But it's for the love. So
I love
with
it.
if I stop rapping now, if I stopped rapping 10 years ago, that's why I can take breaks. I'm still gonna, survive. I still gotta take care of family. I still gonna
That's
drive
like me. Like I'm
big
not
cars
making no
and
bread, but it's the passion that I
Yeah.
see in hip hop.
and it's gonna come. So if it don't, it don't. And if it do, it do. It ain't
But
gonna,
at least I know I did something that I love. Like I
Yeah.
love hip hop. I support a lot of the young drill artists because I have a love for the children
Mm-hmm.
and I love the fact that some of them are working their ass off and stay in the
Mm-hmm.
studio. But I just love hip hop.
Yeah, I've
I
worked
think-
with so many of these younger artists, and
I think you should do like that's what I was getting to before. Like you very seasoned in this business, and I think maybe it's room for you to help and grow some of these artists.
believe it or not, I do a lot of behind the scene work. With
I
artists.
love it.
And
I
it's
love
nothing. It's
it.
nothing to really say because you just do it to do it. Whether it's helping within home, clothing for videos or food in their fridge.
That's
A lot of that shit happens.
you're not
You know
gonna
what I'm saying?
find this
Or
in a lot
studio
of
time.
artists. You hear him?
So it's not to say, I need a favor out of you or this, that. It's the fact that when you're in position to help, you help. You know what I'm saying? You might save a kid from going on the drill. You might save a kid from doing a robbery. He might have needed $100 and was gonna go steal it or take it somewhere else.
Damn,
So
that shit is
you might have
real.
just, whatever you
Like
do.
a mentor, like
Yeah.
a big brother. We don't have no more big brother programs. Everything is going. Like, and then the shit is bothering me. Like, some of these old artists are still fucking trying to make albums. Give it up. Give it a rest. Help these young kids. You love hip hop. This is your passion. Get in there and help these kids. Artist development.
Yeah.
Show them a different way. Y'all been in this game 20 years, 15 years plus. It's time that y'all pay back to this generation,
Yeah.
to this.
I agree with you.
Oh,
I think that
it's so much deeper than.
I'm always telling my mans to let's get some money before I tell them to go pick up a gun. But some things is inevitable. It is what it is.
It is what it
but
is.
I'm gonna always try to creep around that. So if we out the way, if you're getting money, then the laws of attraction. What you put out is what you get back. So things like that.
I like you.
Thank
You might have to be my therapist because I'm going through some things because you talk a good one.
Yeah, that's all. That's life.
I said you talking. You feeling better over there, friend? I'm so glad you came. This interview, this is
Thank you.
really
Likewise.
like this is a pleasure. You got your
How long you
hoochie
been
daddy
doing this?
shorts.
Like when you started? Like,
I just started.
just started?
Well, I was on a previous show, and shout out to listen. I'm not no fucking hater. Shout out to KO So Frosty and Pre. I was on a show before. And I just wanna. I'm like this. I'm the nurturer.
Shout out to Chit Chat too.
Shout out to Chit Chat.
shout out to Chit Chat.
Shout out to it's so many people like the bloggers and stuff. I'm so grateful because the bloggers don't be liking motherfuckers.
Agree.
And they
Don't.
fuck with me and I got their support. Shout out to a lot of the bloggers. It's the new bloggers, the babies coming up, Siggy White and PDL. They the funny bloggers. They the ones that make the jokes and shit. You can't really take them serious. New York Drill really helped me a lot.
Okay.
He told me good things about you too. Like a lot of the bloggers because I'll hit him up like
On New York Drill page? Mm-hmm. Okay.
New York Drill.
Yeah.
He's doing really
yeah.
good. He
Yeah.
really just promote the music,
Yeah.
and I like that.
Yeah, he's shout out to him. He's
P
supporting.
Films, another dope.
I got an interview with him coming up.
Right, I love it. Like I don't never hate on none of the other podcasters because there's room for all of us.
Yeah.
My show represents what I wanted to represent. Your show represent what you want
yeah.
to. I don't promote certain things that the other shows promote. So when they leave that show, I feel my show was a good example because look, I show a different side of the artist.
Yeah.
That they won't show.
That they won't show.
My
That's
shit
good.
is unscripted. You get what you get.
Yeah, that's how
You
it's
know,
supposed to be.
I'm the ghetto drill fairy. I'm the ghetto princess.
That's how it's supposed to
Am
be.
I a princess? I'm gonna be 42 in October. What should I do for my birthday? Give me something to do, and not a nigga.
Travel. Travel is the greatest
I
experience.
never been away. I'm not one. I've never been to Atlantic City. I've never been to Atlantic City.
Travel.
I've never been to Great Adventures.
It's so much. It's so much.
I don't get out
inspiration.
often.
It's
That's
so
because
much
I be
inspiration in the
fucking with these
world.
bum ass niggas.
Just get out and
Tired
go.
of these niggas.
This next year, I'm about to have a gram crazy.
My next year, I'm
that's why
getting me a
dedicate
nice nigga.
from from next year on. It's just I travel.
You travel a lot. I bet
but
be seeing.
Not
Yep.
as much as I like. Next year, I'm gonna be shooting in Brazil, videos in Greece and type shit.
I got my passport. You could call me. If I get a couple of dollars from this shit, I'm there.
Definitely. That's what I'm like.
Who would you recommend to come up next?
And what?
Sorry, P Films. I think you be doing this, but we cool. So
And what?
to come up to my show, who would you recommend? What dope artists?
Okay.
Because I be stalking. You see, I was on you.
Okay, artists.
You thought I was playing you.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I
just like to communicate, so I have understanding. Because
and I know you had your birthday and stuff, and I was like, go
I
have
was
your
away.
fun.
I had a lot of people hit me up within that thing. You're the first one on my stop.
Thank
my
you.
first interview.
So you're on a
I dropped.
promo run.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm probably gonna be in like 2 weeks.
But who would you recommend?
I didn't know Maury was here. Maury's my man.
My stink. Maury. Shout out to you, Maury. And he was with, I'm a little tipsy right now, but he was with his peoples. He came up. Who he was with?
Another SPNB Bills is a close friend of mine. He's Flatbush native.
Get him up here. Tell him to come out.
I'll definitely do that.
I heard of Bill. Bill's nice too.
Definitely.
I heard of him.
Who's young and upcoming that I really like? Oh, it's a kid from Flatbush. Like well, he's not from Flatbush, but I know him through Flatbush. His name is Eli Rivers.
Eli
Rivers and Tico and Maddie. They're like 3 kids. They're younger. They're not kids.
Eli, Tico, and Maddie.
Yeah.
If you
They're
got, you talk to them?
Yeah, I talked. I was just in the
Tell them
studio
to
with them
come
the
up.
other day.
Tell them I'll
They
send me
pretty
their
good.
gram.
I like them. They're neutral. They're away from. They're not. They're get money fly kids. They cool.
This is the problem I'm having. My son, we're about to wrap it up. My son is he knows how to rap, but I'm so scared to put him out because it's like all these young artists that's coming out in neutral. A month later, they have beef.
They got beef, right?
I'm scared. Like, I don't want that. I want him. Where's the little Bow Wows? Remember that?
Stink.
No, but I'm just saying, like, where's those rappers that came out and just sold millions and millions and millions? Where are they at? We need those babies back.
It's not cool.
That's not the thing now. You gotta think about the generation that we're in. The generation.
But you can make it a thing now.
No, you know what it is? They have those.
You can.
Who you think? Like the A Boogies and stuff like that?
But A Boogie are big. They're big artists. You know what it is? Most of them are because a lot of them artists that are coming out are getting fronted by
The squad.
Even
That snitch on nigga.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, they all
until he was
even to the Rowdy Riches, and he got treats the Crips in Cali, or
Cali.
you got the Tiptoes, or the top. You got it's always people. That's the Suge Knights. That's their role. There's always been that from Pac to. There's always
because they'll come out neutral, and it's nothing. And if as a drill rapper, it's nothing wrong with. Look, you talking about spinning and all of that. You're not mentioning no names, fine, but it doesn't stay like that for
because
long.
a lot of them don't have the financial money to do so. And these people could come in with a say, yo, listen, I got a plan, I got this, I could give you 100, I could give you 30, I could give you 50,000 in the front and push into your career. You're gonna do that because you're seeing them, they're seeing moves being made, But the algorithm now is so different where labels are doing that, but they could just they used to have artist development. You could sit down with an artist. An image didn't matter. Jaheim and them niggas was old singing.
They will fix them up right fast.
Okay, this you getting on. Ruben Studdard was 300, 400 pounds, could sing. Won the competition, won, But
Sorry.
now it's like I want younger kids. The younger the kid is, the more we want them because they could just manipulate them.
Rod Wave is the drill. Ruben Studdard.
Rod Wave, yeah.
So it's like so much is going on now with shit is this overnight, and then you hit it there, you go tomorrow because everything is just like that
overnight, yeah.
And a lot of these artists aren't really who they are on their record. So the people they're rapping another nigga's story or what they see. So or what they feel. Yeah, what they think they,
Or what they think they know.
Yeah, so experience gonna always be the best teacher.
As far as you, this is the last question. How do you want to be remembered as an artist, as a person? How do you want to be remembered?
Um,
I know that's a
I want to be remembered simply. My music kind of says it all. It's my life story. I kind of give you my story and my music.
that's
I
fire.
I like to connect with. I always tell people this. It's easy to talk about my chain and talk about
Because
cars or talk
I
about
love
this.
that chain.
And
Can I borrow it for my birthday?
it's pretty heavy. You're gonna
I,
hit your
I
back.
like heavy things. I like heavy things.
So
Oh shit.
Look at me with the eye. I like heavy things.
so
I could take it.
you got like you got artists who literally are going to relate. So it's like there's more artists struggling than ours rich. There's more people in life struggling than there are rich, right? So I could talk about the luxury all the time, but how much people they're gonna, I wish I had that. But the Rod Waves talks his sorrow, his pain all the time. The numbers stand. So it's just you always gonna connect when you just give when your life is just your
When
music.
you just give them the raw, the real you.
The real you. And I had to learn that. I had to learn to speak about the bads. The family trauma. My mom dying.
Oh,
This
I'm
type
so
of stuff.
sorry. My mother passed
The
away
disconnect
too.
with your siblings.
Oh,
All of that.
we got a lot in common.
You gotta talk about that. That's your struggles is you're only as strong as your struggles. And if you can't overcome that, you can't overcome anything. So I gotta give that once you make peace with it. And
Did you make peace?
yeah, I'm cool.
I'm not there yet.
That's cool. That take time.
It takes time.
It
My
does.
mother passed away. Me and my sisters, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. We don't speak. I still love my sisters. I don't speak. Me and my best friend is not speaking right now. I still love my best friend, but I'm trying to get me mentally together.
I think a lot of that is just today.
But I love them.
Yeah, I definitely understand you. But I made peace with a lot of that at a younger age. I handled death pretty good. So
I don't because nobody don't teach us how to live
Yeah.
without their parents.
yeah,
It's so
and
hard.
that's the thing.
Like,
That's the thing I
we
always
don't get taught that.
I always speak on that with my children is like even at me being 60 in the future, God willing, or 70,
You're gonna
and
get
your
there.
kids, I had my first at 17. So when I'm 36, she'll be 17, 18, right? Around there. So even at 60 or 70 and your kid is 50, it's not enough time with your
Nope.
child. It's
Because I
never
had my
enough
son
time.
at 15. I know
So
what it is.
it's just, that's really what it is. But the thing you are promised is when you're born is that you're going to die. And you want it sucks, but
But that's life.
it's life.
It's just like this is what it is. This is what we all gonna face, and
Yeah.
I'm so fucking glad you came, yo. I love this interview. Like I want to cry
Likewise,
right
I
now. I had a
appreciate
really good
being here.
time, and when I seen you and I listened to music, I was like, I don't know. He kind of looked like he ain't with the shits.
Nah, I'm
I
cool.
don't know, but you all the way in with the shits. Look, Taz, you all the way in with the shits. And listen, when they want to go find you, Twitter. You don't look like the Facebook
I don't
kind of
have
guy.
Twitter.
All right, well,
I
how
had
they can
Twitter.
find you?
Instagram, Yazier Belime, YZIER.
That's your real name?
BELIME _.
Yazier?
To most people it is.
I love it, but that's a dope name. I would,
Thank
if I was thinking about fucking with y'all young niggas and giving y'all a baby, I would have named my child that. But
That's my Instagram. Facebook, Yazier Belime also. Facebook give me a chance to talk more with people, so I'm a little bit more
intimate.
handsy, hands-on. I could really articulate or express how I feel about something opposed to Instagram.
Than
Instagram is just
anything.
like
Broad.
Instagram is more like who you are as a business.
Business.
As an entity, and then Facebook is more
But
like
I think I'm a little famous, so I don't even be on Facebook no more. Catch me, text my phone. Anyway, and where they can reach you at, baby boy?
Day Dash. I think it's Day_Dash.
Day_Dash. If you,
Instagram.
he's looking for new talent. Always
All
looking for
day,
new
all
talent. He's
day.
looking for new girls.
I just want to say.
Look.
I just want to say.
No.
Hold on.
Oh no, you got a girlfriend. You're
Yes,
not
I do.
looking
Yes,
for
I
new
do.
girls.
I just want to say that
I'm sorry.
he stole that name Day Dash from Dame Dash.
Dame
Yes.
Dash. You like
Yes.
Dame Dash?
Hell yeah, I love Day Dash.
Day and Dame. I'm talking Dame Dash. You better look at my shit. I'm trying to get on Drink Champs. I want to be a guest host on something.
That's cool. What about what's that new podcast they got with I think Angela Yee?
Oh, lipstick. I think I would do
Service?
well. Do you
Yeah,
think I would
I
do
think-
well?
yeah.
Listen,
Yes, you
they
will.
gotta see me. Nobody ain't fucking with me. Nobody gonna be reposting me. I don't really
People
listen.
scared of people, yo.
That's cool because when you get there, You know,
I would love to work
choose.
with her. I like her. I like her. I admire a lot of people. I admire Wendy Williams.
You
I don't
give
like
me
when
those
you
type
will.
of vibes though.
Yeah, I don't want to do an interview thing. I think this is a vibe. I want to
Yeah.
make you feel comfortable, and I want you to be able to talk to me. I'm gonna be probably high and tipsy, but I still know what I'm saying. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all know who this is. This is a motherfucking Jill Furry. I ain't gonna tell y'all niggas where to reach me. Send that fucking Cash App. Y'all niggas be... Listen, I want you to bring those guys. I'm gonna bring them up next.
Okay.
You get in touch with them. And y'all send that fucking Cash App. Taz, tell these niggas what it is. This is the motherfucking Drill Ferry. And guess what? We out of here. Peace.